Hey, welcome to another drum lesson brought to you by LearnDrumsLive.com. It's been a while since I've done a lesson, so for those of you that subscribe, first of all, I appreciate it. Second of all, I apologize. It's been really busy the last couple months. So this lesson we're going to do is actually going to be the first lesson in probably a 3 or 4 part series, if you will. So the lesson came about as a result of me having to recently play a song called Take 5, which is a Dave Brubeck song, very famous jazz song, where Joe Morello played the drums, really famous Joe Morello drum part. And, you know, given the name, it's in 5/4 time, okay? So this is a song that I've played only a few times, and I've seen other guys besides Morello do a really good job at being able to, you know, comp between the left hand and the right foot against a 5/4 jazz pattern. And I wanted to practice that, work on that. And I also wanted to work on being able to solo in 5, right? If I was trading 4s or whatever, playing extended solo with a form, but maintaining a constant hi-hat pattern in 5/4. So this is a task that there's a couple of different aspects to it. So the first thing that we're going to work on today is we're going to work on just deciding what the ride pattern is going to be, and then what the hi-hat pattern is going to be, and then ways to practice independence with the left hand and the right foot against this stuff. This is one of the patterns that Joe Morello uses in the song. I mean, he changes it up. So without further ado, let's get started with that. So the ride pattern we're going to use, played slowly, is like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Goes in 5/4 time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Hi-hat pattern is going to be on beat 2, 3, and 5. So together it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Sped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little quicker. 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay. So take your time working on that pattern. First the right hand, then and take as long as you need. Okay, this may come real quick. It may take a couple of days, and that's okay. And once you become comfortable with that, we're going to look at some ways in which we can build that independence with the left hand and right foot against this pattern. All right, we'll take a little break and come right back to it. See you in a second. Okay, so hopefully you've had a chance to work on that jazz ride pattern and the hi-hat pattern in 5/4. And again, the reason that we're doing this lesson, I'm working on this, and hopefully you'll be inspired to do it, came about as a desire for me to be more comfortable playing the song Take 5 by Dave Brubeck, with, of course, the incredible Joe Morello playing drums. And for all you youngsters out there, you should check out Joe Morello. He was a bad dude, so you need to check him out. Okay. All right, so the next thing that I want to do, and I do this often when I'm working on things like this, independence things, is I say, okay, what rhythmic combinations could possibly come up between, you know, in this measure, okay, during this pattern. So if this measure is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You have so many, you know, eighth notes, certain number of eighth notes. In that case, you have 10 eighth notes, right? So what I do is I say, okay, I'm going to practice playing snare drum on beat 1, then the and a 1, then 2, then the and a 2, and so forth. Single note combinations. I'll do the same thing with the kick drum, and then I'll start doing double note combinations. This concept's probably familiar to a lot of you guys and girls already. But if not, it's a really nice way to work up playing against an ostinato. An ostinato, of course, is a repeating, unchanged phrase. And the way we're approaching this at this point is a ostinato, right? The idea of this is us to play these patterns with our left hand and right foot against this unchanging pattern, okay? This unchanging ostinato. An ostinato is supposed to be unchanging. Okay, where was I? So now let's start talking about adding the left hand. So against that these two voices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you notice what I did was I played beat 1 and then I played the and a 1. Okay? Getting comfortable putting this where I want it without screwing this stuff up. Let's go through let's do 2 measures of each one note combination. So I'll start on beat 2. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope that made sense to you. Basically, what I was doing is I was just moving the snare drum down an eighth note every couple measures. I don't think I was perfect in terms of moving it the same amount of time, measures each time, but I think you get the idea. Now, one of the things I did notice, and you may notice too, there are going to be certain tremble spots, okay? My tremble spot happens about beat 4, all right, because what's happening is you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. When I started playing the snare drum on beats 4 and the end of 4, it threw that off. So let's take a look at that. I'll redo that. It's like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was the end of the 4. Let me do the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's okay. Then I would do the same thing with the kick drum. All right, one beat or one note combinations. So that's going to be something like this. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, and 3. Move it over. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 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 5. And so forth. And you noticed there was a hiccup there when I played the end of the 2 of the kick. And that's because it's falling in between those hi-hats. I got to make sure it's good. So I would go back and work on that specific one. So the end of the 2 on the kick drum would sound like something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So you got to listen and see. A lot of times, and I'll do this, and a lot of my students will do this, they'll play through it, and they don't realize that their right hand is changing, right? Or the left, the ostinato is changing up when they do certain things on other limbs. So you really have to learn to be able to listen to each part. That was one thing that I learned studying with Chris Adams, who wrote The New Breed 2 with Gary Chester, and was a long-term student of Gary Chester's. Is that she made me sing every part, and that's another really good thing to practice. So, for example, if the rides, if you sang the rides from a powered 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Ting, ting, to ting, ting, to ting, 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 to ting, ting, to ting. I was moving the kick drum around a little bit, but I was listening to what I was playing on the ride. And that takes some patience. So do it when you're younger, because when you get to my age, you don't have time to work on that stuff anymore, unfortunately. But that shouldn't discourage you. That don't take that the wrong way. Anyway, so okay, so that's what I would do. I would do that with the kick drum. Then once I became comfortable with the one note combinations, I started doing 2 note combinations, something like this. So we'll start with the left hand. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. 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 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That sort of thing, right? Then 3-note combinations. Do it with both limbs. So let's try 2-note combinations with the right foot. We'll go through a few of the permutations. 2 and 3, 4, and 5. So that sort of thing. You notice this has not changed. You can't let what's happening with the left hand or the right foot affect, at least in this with this concept, you can't let it affect what's happening with the hi-hat and the right hand on the ride cymbal. So that's a way to work that independence out. Then start working out combinations between your snare drum and the kick drum. So 2-note combinations, so for example, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Notes. You know, that sort of thing. So just come up with different patterns between the right foot and the left hand. So once you become comfortable with this, then you can start attacking the melody, if you will. And that's what we're going to do. Attack the melody. That's an interesting way to look at it. Because, you know, it's great to work on these independence exercises against this stuff, but if you're not thinking about it musically, then it's sort of valueless, or somewhat valueless, or not as valuable. Let's just put it that way. So in the next lesson, we're going to look at the actual melody of this song and use that as the catalyst to practice playing melodically between the left hand and the right foot against this ostinato between the right hand and the left foot. So take your time with this, have fun with it, and again, it doesn't matter if this takes you 2 weeks to be able to do. Just you'll get something out of it. And you know, and look at the next lesson. The next lesson is going to build on this, where we're really starting to think musically why we're playing with the left hand and the right foot, why we're doing what we're doing, and we're going to do it based on the melody. And then after that, we're going to look at exercises to play things against just the hi-hat pattern, right? Soloing against the hi-hat pattern, staying on that pattern. And then we're going to take the melody and build exercises based on the melody against this. So I guess this will be a 4-part series. So anyway, take your time with this, have fun. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.